everybody. Welcome to the ATYL Media live stream on a Thursday night. So glad you could join us tonight. I know we have a weird schedule with the off season, doing lives every other week, just so we have some time to breathe with racing, at least for NASCAR, over. But there's still a lot of racing going on. We're going to talk about that later in the show. But happy you guys are here. It's good to see you all in the chat. I'm joined today by Ben Branscombe and Adam Lucas. Gentlemen, hello. Good to see you both.
Hello. Good evening.
There's a lot of NASCAR news to talk about since we missed a week, so I hope you guys are ready.
I want to know, I hadn't been on a stream where I had heard ATYL Media Live instead of wcristy.com, and I was like, ooh, this has a nice ring to it now.
I know. Isn't that crazy?
It's like we run a company.
It's almost like we run a company or something. I don't know.
You run the company.
Well, yeah, but you guys are a big part of it, though. Our new endeavor.
Ooh.
Yeah. In case you guys don't know, are new here, my name's Taylor Kitchen. On this show, ATYL Live, we talk about NASCAR all the time, but we also are moving to kind of expand to cover all motorsports with ATYL Media, the umbrella channel for all of us. We cover IndyCar, Formula One, NASCAR, the short track scene. We'll have some more series and shows to announce starting 2025 that we are very excited about. So yeah, and then of course it's now official because I have my patch on my microphone to kind of commemorate this. I love patches.
That's where you put patches is on microphones.
Exactly, 100%.
Big old patch.
True.
Yeah, we're excited about this. Peter Strada, what's going on?
Whoa, it's my hero, Peter.
We love Peter here.
We didn't see Peter at Florence.
Oh, I just know we didn't.
We didn't see anyone at Florence, though. We just kind of got crammed in.
We really did. Yeah, Florence was such a fun experience. Did we get to talk about that on the stream at all or no?
No, that was not mentioned.
That's true. Okay, so yeah, we got to see the Bud 8 car back in action. Ben and I did. That was it. Yeah, Florence was crazy. It was packed. We were packed like sardines. But it was a really cool experience altogether. It was a lot, but it was fun.
Yeah, I think it was. I was thinking about it on the drive back from Kannapolis on Monday. Like, I've only ever seen Dale Jr. race in person one other time. That was 2012 Bristol, the night race where Denny won. Like, I'd never seen him in person drive a race car until that moment, and then I never got to see it again until that weekend. And so that was really cool to get to see that, and you could just feel like the energy and the atmosphere and how tight and tense it was and just how much fun it was. Like, I talk about sporting events and like there's like that collective feeling of everyone's involved in it. Like, that was so good. Like, it was so nice. So,
I mean, I swear everyone was wearing Dale Jr. merchandise of some sort.
I saw a Butterbean t-shirt.
There were a few Butterbean t-shirts, I will say.
But I think the guy also had a Dale hat on too, which was like, okay, yeah, we know where you stand.
We know where you stand. It's fine.
There was kind of like a Dale Jr. Eras tour.
Yeah, honestly, yes.
That's a good way to put it. I mean, the merch too was very Eras-esque. Like,
oh, so good.
It looked like a lot of fun. I couldn't have gotten out there.
You missed out, man. It was great.
Only 2 hours away, yet I was trapped.
It happens. We would have picked you up.
We would have. Yeah, there was still one seat in the car. Yeah. You go, oh, maybe not. But no, Thorne, good to see you. Adam in the chat, great to see you. Yeah, we posted a lot of great photos and videos. Shout out to Buddy Pooley as well. We went with
and
him
Seth.
And Seth, yeah. Big Motor, Small Blade, excited.
Whose name I still don't know. Last name I'll say.
It's okay, it's all good. Well, in time. In time we'll learn. All right, gang. Let's start off by talking about some NASCAR news. There were a lot of questions that I asked you all to kind of submit questions for a Q&A on social media, and we have those, so we'll do those in the second half of the show. But let's just start off with some NASCAR motorsports news in general.
News.
Speaking of Butterbean, Brennan Butterbean Queen will be full-time in our, honestly, I know, right? That's just so fun.
Yeah, sorry I interrupted you there. So
no, you're good.
Whenever I hear Butterbean, I think of the old boxer, though. That's the thing.
That's true.
Anybody remember him?
No. Yes. I don't remember. I know the name, but
he was on. I know he had a cameo on Jackass at one point that like he knocked Johnny Knoxville out.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So that's who I think whenever I hear Butterbean. It's like, wait, the boxer's driving? No, it's an up and coming youngster that's really good
with great hair.
Youngster.
Yeah,
fantastic hair. Fantastic hair. I'm hopeful that, I hope the merch next year is great. He will be full-time at Pinnacle Racing Group in 2025, and the number 28. So full-time ARCA series, gonna fight for a championship, which is awesome. I think a lot of us were maybe thinking that he would have been full-time in truck next year, maybe kind of jump ARCA, but I know, Ben, you probably have more insight on this than I do, but just
I
what are
actually
your
don't.
thoughts? Oh, you don't?
Yeah, this kind of came as a surprise to me. It makes sense. I mean, what news we'll get to later, the Tricon roster has kind of been filled out, obviously, if you keep up. But this was kind of the next step. He is a Cars Tour champion, like he's a stud.
Yeah.
He's ran truck races at Wilkesboro, and I feel like there was another one. Chat, correct me. I feel like there was 2 truck races he ran this year. I know he ran Wilkesboro because he made the shirt, and the shirt was hot. I didn't buy the shirt.
The shirt was great for that one.
It was towards the end of the year, I think, that he ran.
Adam, get to your comment. I think that team, so Pinnacle, for those that don't follow ARCA very well. Nashville, thank you, Peter. I knew you had my back. Pinnacle is the team that Connor Zilic raced for. He won the East, or he did not win the East Series Championship, but he was dominant in that car in the East. He won a couple main series races as well. This will be interesting to see for a couple of reasons. Number one is it's his first full-time season in ARCA. Number two, this is Pinnacle's first full-time season in ARCA, like the national series. They ran East full-time, they ran part-time in the main series, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes for them. I think they'll do it fine. There have been rumors swirling they were going to 2 cars full-time. They're basically the Chevy prospect team, so like he'll be fine. I expect him to fully go hard and win the title. Like 100%. He's my title pick personally. So yeah. Also, we shouted at Butterbean. Oh, sorry, Adam, go ahead.
Anything to compete with the Venturinis and the was it the JGR car? Yeah.
Yes, but I don't even think I might be wrong on this. So JGR is only like Swalich, I think, is going to do full-time E-Series again, and then I don't know what they're doing for a national car yet, swapping between drivers, because Swalich is going full-time Xfinity this coming year. I don't know anyone on the Venturini roster at all. I've heard rumors that I won't say because I don't want to ruin my credibility, because I apparently have credibility. But I've heard rumors about kind of what that team may look like next year, and I don't know if any of it's true. So yeah, like he's clearly the first star-studded favorite to try and win this title. Also, last thing on Butterbean, Seth and I yelled at him and said, "Hell yeah, Butterbean" at Florence, and he looked at us and goes, "Hell yeah" back, and I was like, "You're cool, man. Like, you got a fan now." So
he's like the people's champ of the short track scene right now.
He really is.
I would say, yeah.
Butterbean and Bubba Pollard.
Exactly. Both of those.
Yeah.
If you had to rank, sorry, this is total aside. If you had to rank the top, I quantify this as the top 3, like driver of the fans, whatever people's champion. Sorry, I'm having a stroke apparently.
You got it. You're good.
Butterbean, Bubba Pollard, Landon Huffman. Where do you rank them? 1 to 3.
Oh God.
Yeah, Landon has a really strong following.
He does.
Strong following.
Chat, you can get in on this too.
Yeah.
I think Butterbean is on the rise. I think he'll overtake, especially since he's sticking with Chevy, because I think Bubba's gone now to Toyota.
Yeah.
Because we all know the people, they cry for GM. It's a rebel cry for GM.
Yeah.
So if you go to Toyota, you lose some grace.
Fair.
You lose some cred.
So but like those 3 are people's champions big time.
I mean, I would definitely think, just in terms of who's been the most flashy and just upfront on social media and stuff like that, you would kind of have to think Landon Huffman has the edge over the 3. I mean, or I guess all 3, it's him. So
yeah, I did see some Trash Panda fan shirts down there.
I did
too, which I was like, I appreciate that. So
I'll see. We got, let's see, Butterbean, Landon, and then Bubba.
I think that's fair. I think I have nothing against Landon Huffman. I know he did some truck stuff, but like I think he's happy where he's at in the car store, and I don't know if he wants to climb any higher. Bean, I think, has the most potential, and Bubba's just I think he just loves running asphalt late models, which I love about him. So
he's like he's your staple in those series. Yeah. He really is.
You need those guys down there. So
you do.
Yeah, lifers.
Wait, yeah.
So yeah, but Florence is great. Butterbean's going to be great in ARCA. It's going to be fun.
Yeah. I'm excited. I mean, and he's, like you said, victorious in the Cars Tour, really successful there. Championships at Langley. So I'm excited for him. I think he'll do good. And then obviously, 1 year at a time, take it a year at a time, but excited to see, how that progresses, or how that, I guess, opportunity helps him progress within NASCAR's top 3 series.
Wow, he's only 27 years old.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
When's his birthday?
Good question. Maybe you share a birthday.
November 21st. Happy belated birthday!
Happy belated birthday. Look at that.
Birthday.
So yeah, Butterbean's gonna be great.
We're excited for him. Big fans.
Buddy.
Let's move on. There's more silly season news in terms of drivers, full-time, wherever. Let's just go to the truck series right now. So Connor Mozak is going to be racing full-time at MHR in 2025 in the number 81. So new number for that team, second
Newish.
full-time entry there. Yeah, I guess newish, I should say.
Yeah, they ran like one race, I think.
Yeah.
They ran quite a few towards the end.
I didn't watch.
They had the Hendrick Auto backing.
Yeah.
I knew Corey Day ran it for like a race or two. So
yeah.
Oh yeah. But this is now like full time. I'm excited for Connor. He's really talented. Did pretty good in ARCA, so I'm excited for him. And then I guess the big news here: Tony Breininger, full time in truck for Tricon, as well as Gio full time and for Tricon.
Ruggiero,
there we go. Yeah, Gio.
I learned to read with phonics.
Full time truck. So there's, as much as we have talked about like the stacked talent that's going to be in the Xfinity series, because I mean, there's no going around it. Like the field for Xfinity is stacked next year. I'm excited for it. At least those that are going for the Rookie of the Year title is going to be insane. But there are notable names that are moving their way into truck that are worth thing. I know Tony's news is like from last week, I'm pretty sure at this point, maybe earlier this week. Time is just weird in the off season.
Time is a construct, folks. Hi, John.
It really is. But it's worth mentioning though. So I don't know, Adam, if you have any thoughts on Tony going full time, Gio.
I am 100% on board until the rails fall off. I pray and hope it does not become a Haley Deegan situation.
Yeah.
That is my one fear, is she's not going to be able to hit that next step and be able to knock it out of the park. And because she's a female driver, she's going to have that pressure and that burden on her, unfortunately. It's very unfair that she's going to have that. But then again, she could be the trailblazer that makes it all the way to the show, i.e. Cup Series.
God,
and
I hope
knock
so.
the socks off of everybody. So, I mean, I am excited. I'm happy that she's getting this opportunity finally to show some more on more of a national stage. But I would hate to be in her shoes because of all that pressure.
Yeah.
Agree.
It's a lot of pressure.
I think there will be pressure. I think she handles it well.
Yes.
I think she has I think she kind of, those first few years in ARCA kind of felt that pressure, and it kind of like was a little much for her, but I think she's really adapted to it well, especially now that she has a more national presence.
Right.
Like, I don't think she's a household name like a Dale Earnhardt Jr. or Jeff Gordon or even a Dan Kirkpatrick to some degree, but like, I think she's getting more national attention. I think she's handling it very well. So I'm not as worried about the pressure aspect. I just want her to like, and this, I'm a white man. I know my role in society. I'm going to take, I'm just saying like my opinion. So I apologize to women that have been put down by men everywhere. I think the biggest thing she can do is just take her time with it, like she did with ARCA.
Yeah.
She finally got stable in ARCA, and now she's moving with the trucks. And like, I think people need to like have realistic expectations. Like, she's not going to go win. She may win Daytona because it's a crapshoot, but she's not going to go. She's probably not going to go and win races week in and week out like Corey Heim, her teammate, will. She'll like, I'll be honest, like if she can go for the first 10 races and have half of that be top 20s to top 15s, I'm great with that. I think that's awesome. I think that's a successful start to the season and great to build off of. So
save your equipment and be marketable. We've already seen that she can do both of those. She is very marketable on a national level.
And she's a very good racer of, I just need to bring the car home in one piece and it'll be fine.
She's a smart racer.
Yeah,
she's
she has
not
good
super risky. Yeah, she has great racecraft. I think for me, my expectation of her is focus on consistency first, whether that is consistent top 20s, awesome. Consistent top 15s, great. Don't risk too much. Just find a groove and find that momentum. I think what's great for her is she has good people around her. She has a team that I think will support her, will work with her. I think Toyota has done a great job helping her develop as a driver. Like we all said, like her marketing team, social media team is fantastic. And that's just helping her with her visibility, and she's going about it the right way. I think also with her having another rookie teammate alongside her at her team is a huge benefit. It helps to where You can learn
Yeah.
more from your more tenured teammates, but also too, you have kind of a benchmarker, not to compare yourself to, but saying, hey, here's where my rookie teammate's at. Here's where I should be potentially. So in that way, yes, she has a lot of pressure because she is a female driver. Obviously, there's a lot of pressure there and a lot of proving wrong you have to do. But also, you have somebody right beside you where you can compare data, talk through things with. Like, I think she's in the perfect situation to succeed this year. I think she can do it.
It's a good balance on that. Like, I know we talked about this in the group chat, and Rob said he was hoping that they would have pulled more championship caliber talent into that team. I think he was kind of hinting at Daniel Hemrick, but like you have Corey Heim, who's probably should have been a champion now,
knocking on the door. Yeah,
is probably going to pull it off this coming year. You have Tanner Gray, Tanner, whichever
Tanner.
Gray brother's staying. Tanner, yeah, Taylor's the one. You have Tanner, who like, while he hasn't done a lot in his career, he is consistent. He is good. You can lean on him, and he's a good, solid, dependable. I almost said fourth liner because I've been listening to hockey podcasts. So that's great. He's a good, solid, dependable driver. And then you have the two new kids who can lean on those two guys to really get help. So I think too, you mentioned it, Taylor, having the other rookie with you and Gio, it's one of those things of there's a real, like, it's a shared experience of if things are going bad, you can lean on your other teammate that may be going through it and be like, hey, it's not great. And they'll be like, yeah, this isn't fun right now, but we'll figure it out kind of deal. So
yeah, I think having that support for her will be huge. Again, she already has great people around her that will, help aid her success. She already has her long-term partners that are going to help support her in her full-time truck.
I need a Canes diecast. Like, I need to breathe.
So bad.
Me. Yes.
Yeah.
And I need to breathe a lot.
Yes. So fingers crossed. But I am excited for her. Honestly, I know our buddy Rob Brandon kind of shared concerns of like, I wish they would have brought in a more tenured driver to help with the team. But I also think like with some teams, I think back to Hendrick Motorsports like 5-6 years ago when like it was all young drivers, something like that. Or like when they were like changing of the guard, I guess.
The picture of Jimmy hauling the kids in the truck.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, at some point you have to have young drivers to help build them up. And now look at where Hendrick Motorsports is today. So
yeah. It's
that's just
and it's like we're talking about young drivers on that team. We're talking about Tanner Gray, who has like 2 or 3 years experience, Corey Heim, who like had like 2 years in ARCA and then 2 years in trucks. Like I think those are solid veterans to lean on, and I say veterans because they're just older guys to lean on. So
right, so I'm excited for her. I think she'll do well. So yeah, I guess that's Truck Series news. We'll move on. I did see this in the comments, so we'll talk about it now. Kings Hawaiian, according to Adam Stern, the Kings Hawaiian could be leaving RFK and will possibly join another team for 2025. The idea behind that is that the idea is just bread.
You love
period.
Bread
also,
racing.
Yeah, which again, I loved all the marketing, all the social media they did with that. They did such a good job. Unfortunately, though, the idea behind this rumor is that there is a conflict in partnerships between a new partner that they have on board, which I'm assuming is potentially Kroger or something like that with Kings Hawaiian. I don't know.
Either that or they haven't announced it yet.
Right, or they haven't announced it.
Because it's interesting to me, like that. I want to believe you on that because Kroger is a new partner, but I don't believe you on that because why would Kings Hawaiian have beef with Kroger?
Well, and my only thing is like if they have a product that they want to promote on the car as one of their like I guess 20 products that they're going to promote throughout the season, then maybe that's why. That was where my brain went to. Obviously, not confirmed. Take it with a grain of salt.
That's fair.
But it could also be something that is unannounced. My other thought process was with Ryan Preece, if they do a Wonder Bread car again, I don't know. Maybe.
That might be the kicker. Ooh.
That's fair. I could see that having some beef.
And they're also
Peter makes a good point. Peter, we need to have you on the show.
And man. Thomas, Peter, we need to have you on the show. This is true.
Oh, and thank you. Thank you, Alex.
My comments are showing up. I can't see my comments.
Thank you, Alex. I appreciate your comment. That's true. I forgot that was a thing. And do we know the full list of the Kroger brands that are going to be on the car for?
There is an extensive list that they had in the press release. So yeah.
I can't read, so it doesn't matter.
I hope we're getting the old El Paso car back.
I hope we're getting a Coca-Cola Ford.
Please.
Oh,
Sara Lee
ooh.
too. Alex
Yeah.
made a good point. Sara Lee's
Yeah,
also been on
Sara
the car as
Lee.
well. I
King's
love all
Hawaiian.
bread, so if any bread companies out there want to sponsor me, I will eat your
I
carbs
love
with
bread.
pleasure.
Yeah, we have
Brad
General
Keselowski.
Mills.
Oh, that's good. Brad Brzezowski's good.
Again, all the
Lord.
bread puns will
That's
maybe
good.
be gone.
You win an
Yeah,
award. You win an award if I ever meet you.
Peter's right. The amount of brands that they're bringing on, it's like a CVS receipt. It's crazy. I mean, you have like General Mills. You've got
That
Just like
opens up just
Menards
general.
card.
If we open like General Mills in general is just a long list. Let alone Kroger.
Blue Buffalo, Celsius. I mean,
that?
it's a crap ton.
Oh, Blue
It's like
Buffalo's the dog food.
the dog food.
Zest.
Yeah, yeah.
Give me a soap. Give me a soap car, please.
Pizza.
Give me
what
the bar of
pizza?
soap.
I think
There's
you know
just
what?
a
I
lot.
think I have one of those Zest soaps from when it was like Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm pretty confident I still have one. They just get them out for free at Charlotte Speed Street, like I think 2013 or 14 or something.
They're
It was
sending
like,
it
yeah,
here.
now.
here's some soap. Here's some soap.
they've really
Here's
scaled
some
back.
sending
soap,
it
you
here.
smelly bum.
Yeah.
Get that
Yeah.
soap.
King's Hawaiian, if you want to sponsor ATYL Media and specifically me, I
Yeah.
will give you my email. That is my Blue Sky account if you want to DM me. DMs are open, kids.
Run and Retro presented by King's Hawaiian. That has a nice
Hawaiian.
ring to it.
Hey,
It really
we're already
does.
orange on the show.
This is
Hey,
true.
my show.
This is true.
My
The
show.
branding's there.
the pretzel ones are like just addictive.
Oh my god, the pretzel ones are so good.
We have them every like Christmas, Thanksgiving, any holiday dinner.
Yeah.
And I forget how good they are because I only have them then, and I'm like, oh god. Or like even like the Kroger. So like, this may be a Kroger / the Kroger company thing. And I'm sorry, I'm getting off on a tangent.
This is
They do like
okay.
the deli dinners and lunches. They put in King's
Yes.
Hawaiian rolls with that.
Mm.
Boy, howdy, I'm a sucker for some bread.
Boy, howdy.
So good,
And
man.
and,
So
and
good.
the fact that Ben doesn't work too far from a Kroger sponsored arena.
This is true. Kroger Field.
True. This is
Kroger
true.
Field. Yep.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
Holler
that's
at
a
you,
bummer.
boys and gals.
I do hate to see. On a sad note, I
Yeah.
do hate to see sponsors leave the sport.
Yeah.
I think that's a bummer, in so many ways.
But it's good to know that the rumor is they'd just be leaving RFK, but they'd stick around in NASCAR in some other way. Maybe
That
like
is
another
true.
team. So fingers crossed, because I like King's Hawaiian and NASCAR. I think that's just so fun. Super fun.
Yeah, it's a good. They've really embraced the brand, and I think that's cool.
They have. I
And
think
I
something
think
that
it's
RFK
really cool.
has done well is embracing the brands.
Well, I was about to say they did the U.S. Cellular commercial with like the convertible, which was awesome in some
Yes.
ways. Like they've done a lot to embrace what companies they have brought in. Also, will I do? RJ asked if I'll do a food reviews.
RJ.
Yeah, why not? I'll go
Yeah.
get Kroger Deli on Saturday, or maybe not Saturday, maybe Sunday.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll get Kroger Deli, and I'll gladly do a Kroger Deli food review of my go-to meal.
We've done food reviews on our live stream before.
Yes, we have.
I
Yes,
about
we have.
threw up afterwards. I drank every single Body Armor flavor ever.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that now.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wanted to be there and wasn't.
We had a shared
2022.
body armor experience. On
Oh
this
my god, because you all got maybe like 10 or like 8 or 10, and I was like, I got everything, and I drank all of them, and they were all pretty good, but I about vomited on
I think I
site.
picked all the zero sugar ones, and like Dom had like a variety, and then you had every single one ever known to man.
Yeah, this is what we
It's a-
did when the Coke or the Zero Sugar 400 rained out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Bailey, that's a deep cut reference that I really appreciate. Gee,
The
Bailey is. The
Dunkin'
Do
Donuts?
you
Yeah.
know about that, Taylor?
What reference are we talking about?
When Daniel Suarez handed out Dunkin' Donuts and Subway quit sponsoring him.
Oh, I did not know that.
No.
You don't know this story? Oh
What?
my gosh. So this was when he was
Oh,
driving the
man.
19. Subway was a sponsor, and I think it was at Sonoma. He did they had VIPs come, and he handed out Dunkin' Donuts to those VIPs, and Subway found out and were like, we're done. And they quit sponsoring him.
Oh,
Dang.
I did not know that.
That's
By the way,
a deep
also,
cut reference.
How did I not know that? Good Lord.
I need to find this scheme. Hopefully, GV Bailey, you don't mind, but the schemes are really
Nope.
good that you made on Twitter.
I think they mean they will be making.
No, they have one. They have some
No.
that are they already
Redact
have
my
one.
prior statement. Strike me from the
Fun.
crew. I'm gone.
They have one, a Ross Chastain one that they created. Hold up. I'm
Ross
gonna
the
share a
Boss
I
screen.
think I've seen it. Someone's been
It's
putting
so
them up,
good.
and they're like really dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
I think it looks good. That's cool.
If the number was like, I know it's hard to make it metallic or shiny looking on a graphic like that, but that would be so dope.
Yeah, it's
I
hard
like this concept.
Yeah, okay. I'm not crazy. Alex remembers the Subway deal.
Good
Alex
Lord,
has
I
it.
cannot believe I
Yeah,
forgot.
I'm not crazy, kids. I am, but that's
He's
other
got
reasons. I'm in therapy, I promise. So yeah, but yeah, that stinks to. It's interesting. This like see the competition of food sponsors, which is interesting to me. So.
Yeah,
I miss seeing the subway car on track
I do too.
and the
I do.
Oscar Mayer Wienermobile that Newman
Yes.
drove.
Yeah,
Oh, that was so fun.
I miss that car.
Bring it back.
Please.
Let's see what. I don't even know where we were and how we got on that tangent.
We were
Oh,
talking about
Hawaiian,
King's
that's
Hawaiian
right.
leaving.
Yeah.
Justin Marks has confirmed Project 91's coming back.
Yeah. Okay. Who are your guesses?
yeah.
Quick.
Yeah. So who are your dream guesses?
Oh
Danny Rick, please. Finally.
God,
Just-
he's available.
He's
Exactly.
available.
He's
I think
available.
that's the one that makes the most sense.
Yeah.
It'll be a Red Bull associated driver.
Yeah.
I'm trying
As
to
much
think
as I
now.
want to say a 4-time Formula One champion, I don't think it's going to happen.
You don't think Sebastian Vettel's going to come out of retirement and drive a race car?
I don't know if he still has a deal with them. Yeah, I think it'll be a Red Bull back driver if it's anything. Danny Rick, I think, is the strongest contender, but there's a plethora of other people that would possibly be interested. I know there's more people down under that are the invasion of the supercar drivers.
The Australian invasion of 2025.
It's a shebang.
Well, I know Will Brown has mentioned wanting to come back and run races.
That's true.
I know it was the RCR car, but
yeah, he's kind of got a 2-race deal set up with RCR.
Yeah, okay.
There's some new there's some tidbits if we didn't have them.
I think if Verstappen was retired, he would do it. But also he's won 4 straight championships or whatever now.
Yeah.
Non-NASCAR related, but Verstappen said he wants to do the Rolex 24.
Yes.
And there's a
I would do that.
he could do it with Michael Shank Racing.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
I'd like that.
I could see one of their like Moto GP guys getting in on the deal since they already have him in house. Valtteri Bottas, does he have the mustache and the mullet, or does he not have the mustache and the mullet when he does it? Because if he has those, they bring automatically 10% more horsepower.
I don't know. He's busy.
This is true.
Scott McLaughlin. That's who it's gonna be. Called it.
God, I
Scott
want
McLaughlin. No, IndyCar Jesus.
The Penske guy defects and goes to Chevrolet. Whatever.
I want that so bad.
Mark Webber. Oh wow.
Oh,
Mark
that's
Webber.
a good.
Oh,
okay.
Mark Webber. Yeah.
That's one of those. Yeah, like see, you say that, Peter, but then like in 10 years or something, when this happens, we're gonna all be like, man, remember when Peter said that? Like, it was crazy. Like,
oh, Mark Webber. Let's bring back DC. David Coulthard.
Oh, that's a throwback.
Gosh, yeah.
So yeah, Project 91 exists though.
Yeah. Yep. I'm excited that it will be alive and well.
I am too. I think having that all-star-esque car is great. We know that the whole MTJ stuff may not fall through for him, or it's probably fallen through for 23XI with him. So there, I heard someone say that there's a chance that they may be bringing a 4th car with a that's going to be an all-star car. So like with another driver. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. So
yeah.
Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah, that's true. Whoever was supposed to be SRX.
Okay, but wasn't IROC supposed to come back this year? Did I miss that?
Okay, so it did, but it's very under the radar.
Yeah.
No one really cared. They've been keeping it kind of on the DL.
Like the edgy kids that are hipsters are into it now. Did I miss that cutoff too? Because I'm 27 and old.
My God.
Oh, buddy, you ain't old yet.
My lower back would like to have some words with you. Mostly ow and ouch.
Wow.
Penske
True words have never been spoken.
Well, I mean, they're doing. Sorry, we're getting off track here, so I apologize.
No, we're reading the comments. This is what we should do. That's great.
Fair. I want to know on Alex's comment. They're doing Formula One. They're doing Formula One, so I could totally see them going back to IndyCar. We need Lotus back. Is really what we need.
Oh God.
Well, what's crazy too?
No. We don't need Lotus. I already had that experience once. No, thank you.
Adam says no.
A struggling Kimi Räikkönen fan that gave him their last win.
Oh dear God.
Fair.
Yeah, it's been yeah.
I'd like to see Kimi Räikkönen do Project 91 again.
He could.
He could.
Too.
But remember, it's just a hobby.
Yeah. It's just a hobby.
Oh, what?
Oh
My
yeah,
home.
NHRA announced that Toyota is leaving as a
That
manufacturer.
Yeah,
that
that's
sucks.
interesting
Yeah.
that they're
Big
pulling
hit.
out
After
of.
2025.
That's interesting to me that they're pulling out, and kind of worries me for like their motorsports and TRD programs.
It concerns me too. Yeah.
So
It
yeah.
doesn't concern me, and I'll tell you why.
Oh,
They're trying to. I think they're trying to. Yeah, they're getting out of one to go maybe somewhere else.
Oh,
Stay
that's
tuned.
what my thought was.
Yeah,
Okay.
stay
they're
tuned.
going Baja racing.
Baja 1000, Mint 100. Let's go.
Yee.
I would do those in a heartbeat.
I think the Mint race would be
This is
awesome.
fun.
Where's Robbie Gordon when you need him? Do we have
Exactly.
questions to answer,
Honestly.
Taylor?
We do. Hold on. What if Toyota came
Came
into
into
NASCAR as a new
Oh boy.
Peter?
What
Wouldn't
if they
that be
bring What if
wild?
they bring Lexus in?
Yeah, I mean, there's another thing too of like, what is the new manufacturer that'll be in NASCAR? Because I know like Steve Phelps has like talked about how they're like close to a deal with one. They want to have 5 total.
They have said this for 10 plus
I know
years.
they've said this for 10
They've said
years.
this.
I won't
and
believe it
years.
God
until
bless.
I see it.
Yeah. Ben wants the proof on the paper.
I need physical like I may not count my chickens before they hatch kind of guy.
Yeah.
So like
That's
until
fair.
I
respect
see
that.
a Honda or an Infinity or a Dodge Chrysler product ever again on that track, I will not believe it until it's real.
Mood.
I won't believe until I hear an engine actually rev.
That's
Yeah.
true. We
You
had
have
the
the
Dodge car
body.
that existed.
Yes, you can have the body and all that, but you got to have the engine. So I won't
This is
believe
true.
anything until I hear an engine
Comments
rev.
that can be used towards never mind. I was
Ben!
like, that's like a weird pickup line that could work really well.
And it's
You can have the looks, but if you don't have the brain and the emotions, then I'm not about it, Adam says.
Smooth brain
feel that.
syndrome.
Oh, Jesus.
hell yeah.
Let's go,
Cadillac
dog
Lexus.
gang.
So yeah, but questions, I guess, now,
I
Taylor,
feel
to get us back on track because I'm ruining everything.
I do want to. Everyone loves to talk about the lawsuit. I'm going to give an update on it because there is some, I guess,
We're in a lawsuit?
significant things for the 2311 for our motorsports versus NASCAR lawsuit. There are some
We're in a
significant
lawsuit?
updates that are worth mentioning.
We're in a
So
lawsuit?
here we go. Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Know.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Wild.
Sorry, I'll
Crazy
shut
what
up now.
happens. You're good.
I'm sorry.
So,
Forgive me.
latest update in case you have not heard, NASCAR has filed a motion to dismiss the antitrust lawsuit. This also applies to the refiled preliminary injunction request. Basically, the reasoning NASCAR says is that they say the teams have failed to demonstrate any kind of exclusionary conduct from the sanctioning body, saying charters are worth millions of dollars and NASCAR increased revenues available to the teams in the newest deals. And they basically said, if we were truly monopolistic, we would do the opposite. So that's one reason of many that were cited in this motion. We don't know at this point what's going to happen, what could happen with the SHR charters that are supposed to go to for motorsports and then 2311. Also, NASCAR claims that Curtis Polk, 2311 co-owner, apparently, or they allege, I should say this, has allegedly devised strategies that included boycotts and potential boycotts of NASCAR events, negative media campaigns to affect the media rights negotiations, and threats coercion to other team owners to not break ranks, which is very, I guess, what is it? Pot calling the kettle black? Is that is that what we're saying? So,
stabs.
just to
The
put that out
picket
there,
line
just a
is
blanket
up.
statement.
Yeah.
They
Not
really
what-
don't want those books to be open.
They really don't want those books to be open at all.
Yeah. Those books are supposed to be ironclad shut. They do
Yeah.
not want to open them.
Yeah.
To comment on Parker, I asked Parker Kligerman a
reading the
question
comments.
every day comment.
I love that account. by the
Kind
way.
of. I'll say that.
Yeah. Do you think 2311 for Motorsports overplayed their hand in the lawsuit? I think so. A
I
little.
think they overplayed, but I think there's still a good chance that
Yeah.
they win because I really don't think NASCAR wants to open those books. I think they're terrified to do that.
I think what NASCAR has working for them, though, is the teams have been very vocal about their stance in this, and they've put out a lot of information about where they stand, why they're upset, what they feel, think, whatever. NASCAR's been very quiet about that. They're like, we're not doing negotiations in front of the media, which I think to their benefit has been very smart of them.
Yeah.
They don't have many quotes that they can pull from as, or no, they
Mm-hmm.
have many quotes they can pull from because of the teams. So
yeah, I don't know. I don't.
As the wheel turns.
That's
I also
good.
like the Ravaging Wolverines. The L stands for litigation.
No, I love that. That's why I
That's
started
good.
laughing. I was like, after I gave my spiel, I read the comments, and that was me laughing at that.
We need a shirt that has the ATYL logo on front and then have L stands for L's for litigation on back.
Yeah. By the way, merch on AboveTheOtherLine.com, new ATYL Media merch as well. So check it out.
We can plug that now.
Love it.
Well, yeah, court. I'm sorry, I was reading Zachary. Well, yeah, that's court,
yeah.
baby. Like, that's just what happens. Unfortunately, everyone wants to win in court, which is like, I
sides
think
are going to
both
beef up
probably
their
have.
argument.
Both definitely have their. I feel like they're exaggerations to some degree. Like both are kind of, but they're trying to sell their case to a judge. I almost said a lawyer.
Right.
To a judge. Excuse me. So yeah, I think. I really am very curious to see how this plays out and if they open the books, because if they do, a lot will be revealed that I don't think they want to show the public, and I think that's not going to go well for them in the public eye at all. So yeah, this will be an interesting couple of weeks in the off season. I don't expect anything to get done before Christmas.
No,
I would be very shocked if it does.
Well, and to your point,
know? Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just going to say, to your point, Ben, talking about how NASCAR really does not want their books to be open, is I think the tactics or the phrasing that they use in their motions and in their stances and stuff like that is I mean, I guess blanket stance that they have is the teams are just upset they didn't get their way, so this should be dropped. It's dumb.
Yeah.
Is just like the blanket term of like why NASCAR's like, okay, this is why. I mean, there's more reasons behind why they think the lawsuit should be dropped, but that's the overarching reason of they're just mad they didn't get their way. So I don't know.
I feel like that. I feel
it's
to put a quote, I'm not sure where it comes from, but it's a giant pissing contest.
It really is. It is.
Who gets wet, everyone. Where do they stand on the Stewart-Haas charters?
And that's the thing is we don't know.
Okay, so we don't know. We don't have answers.
No,
there's no answer to it, unfortunately.
According to Bob Podcast, there are a few different ways. The GOAT. There are a few different ways this could go, but ultimately, is we do not know what's going on with those.
Cool. So we're just literally making this up as we go.
Pretty much. I mean, it is literally, there are no concrete answers as to what could happen, what is happening with the SHR charters in regards to 2311 Racing and Footwear Motorsports. There are guesstimates, but I don't feel comfortable talking about those guesstimates because they're guesstimates.
Okay, blocked for now. Says Ravaging Wolverine. That's interesting.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is blocked for now.
We should do questions also. I've ran this too long now. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. No, you're good. I wanted to just make sure we got the update. If there are more questions,
I don't have any comments. I can't see what's going on in the chat.
I just said I love you.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up some questions. If you guys have questions in the chat, let me know. Okay, if you guys have questions in the chat, let me know. Yeah,
I wasn't expecting that animation. Look at our new logo, guys. Look at our new logo.
Shout out to Rob Braining. Again, he's killing with the logos. We have more logos that we're gonna unveil in the next few weeks. He just did a logo for Slide Job Sal or Sal Nicosia's show, Slash and Dash. It'll be the morning show that we do on Tuesdays talking about NASCAR. It's a live show, kind of like radio style, which is really cool. It's mostly focusing on the Xfinity series, which is awesome. But Rob just did his logo, and I freaking love it. And I can't wait to show you guys the logo. Like it's so cool. Yeah, I'll have to show you guys off screen. So I'm excited. But anywho, so let's get to some questions. If you guys have any questions in the comments, make sure to just do hashtag ask ATYL so I make sure I can see it as clearly a question. But yeah, let's get to the questions on Twitter. Let me share my screen just so you all can see the questions. Technology is so fun. Okay.
Technology.
Here we are.
We're just looking at the Twitter.
Oh my. Hold on.
NASCAR Sammy, I'm doing okay. It's kind of been a stress week. I got to drive for work tomorrow. I got to go an hour and a half to go shoot a story, so that's a little stressful, but I'm doing okay otherwise. I get to go watch my Cyclones play, and my buddy and I are meeting up on Sunday to watch the Flyers and the Eagles play, so I'm doing okay.
Yeah. I'm doing okay. Adam, you doing okay overall? Just
I'm here.
You're here. That's good. We're good.
Some free time.
Glad everyone's here. Also glad
Next
to see you all in the
question.
chat. Love to see
Yeah.
you all, by the way.
Let me put it this way. I'm here and tomorrow's Friday, so let's go. Live it
Let's
up.
go.
Quickly, John, I love the TNT booth. Adam Alexander's fine on his job, and whatever hate he gets is unfair for the most part.
Preach it, Ben. Preach it.
Thank you. I'll be here forever.
Yeah, I am excited for the TNT booth. I think it'll be great.
Yes.
No complaints. All good things.
Do we
Thoughts
have
on
a
Ty
preference?
Gibbs' chances in 2025? Oh, what was that, Adam? Sorry.
Do we have a preference on if we're gonna go old school, like with a classic TNT jingle from yesteryear?
Ooh.
I
are we gonna
no,
go
I don't
new
want to do
school?
Dynamite.
I say throw it forward. Just like future forward it
Give
all.
me something better.
Give us something
I don't
different.
know.
I don't like rock bands that play the same 4 chords over and over again for every song. Sorry,
I
I
love
like
I love
quality.
rock bands.
Oh,
I said
I
it
want,
there.
I want fuel back.
Peter, go Canes, go Flyers. Thoughts on Ty Gibbs?
Ty Gibbs. He needs to win.
He will make the playoffs this year.
Bold prediction. Write that down.
Yes, if someone can add that to the notes thing really fast while I say this, that way we can actually have the
I'm
receipts.
gonna write this down.
Okay. He will make the playoffs. He will not win to make the playoffs, so he'll make it on points, and he will be knocked out in the second round of the playoffs.
Oh God, I have to. Okay, hold on. Okay, we'll
Dang,
get into
that's very specific.
Make the playoffs, not
It's
win.
way too
out of the
early
second
for
round.
those. I think I'm gonna say this. I
points.
don't think he gets a win either.
I don't think he gets a win either. I don't think he showed a lot of confidence in this car.
Yeah, that's true.
so-
I agree.
I think he's shown flashes in the pan, but I think this year's and I know his grandfather owns the team. He's gonna have a ride for life. All those guys on Twitter telling me in my replies, but like he needs to show results, or else I'm gonna say, brother, you got to go back to Xfinity and live it up there.
This is fair.
Austin says Ty will win a road course.
Ooh.
That's fair. That's fair.
Austin, I
statement.
like that. I like that. Yeah, I think
Which
if
will
he
mean he
gets his
makes
first win, it will
playoffs.
be on a road course. Yeah,
No,
that's
I
true.
think Austin Cindric wins a road course before Ty Gibbs wins a road
I
course.
swear to God,
Yeah.
please.
That's
I
a
want
hot take,
Austin
actually.
Cindric
You can
to
make that a
win next year.
prediction for me. I think Cindric gets one before he does.
So,
I love Austin Cindric. A little biased, but that's okay.
The professor. The professor, Austin Cindric.
Cindric
what's the next question?
wins. Wait, hold on, Adam. Is it
sorry.
wins on a road course?
Yeah, no, you know what? He wins
Just
before
wins next
Ty
year.
Gibbs wins.
He just wins before Ty Gibbs
Before-
wins. This is our
I'm
prediction.
a hater. Come at me.
In 2025.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Next question is from also in the chat here. Hello. I ask Parker Kligerman a question every day. What are 2 things that you think are normal but become really strange when you do them repeatedly?
Waking up and going to sleep every day.
Yeah. Sometimes like eating. I don't know why. Like I feel like it's just crazy that we have to eat as humans to like maintain, you know?
But I do them repeatedly. That's a good question. I think shaving,
Yeah.
like, because I go
Well,
so sporadically without shaving.
Eh.
Yeah, you can grow facial hair. You're so cool. Does your mom love you too?
She does love me. She does love me very
I'm
much.
glad
your mom.
someone does. My mom actually loves me too. Shout out, Mom. You're never gonna see this, but I love you so much. Thank you for everything.
I think my mom's watching right now. Hi.
Shout out, Rob.
Hi.
Not Rob. Shout out, Adam's mom. I'm sure you're a lovely woman.
We love her. We love her.
I would say shaving's one of them. I think the other thing for me is driving.
Driving's wild.
Because I'm really bad to get highway hypnosis, and then my consciousness will race to the front of my head and go,
Yes.
"You're driving a vehicle that could like do it. You could do anything.
It's scary.
It's wild." So yeah.
Next
Next question.
How do you feel about the next gen car? My goodness.
Hate it.
Could be better.
It could be better.
Next question.
We're rapid firing these for
Yeah,
sure.
Okay.
These could be quick one answers.
Real
that could be a
answer.
quick answer.
Real answer. It's fine. It could be better. I like it on intermediates.
Sucks on short tracks and road courses.
We don't need race cars hurting people. And I'm sick and tired of this stupid flat tire crap. So
Also, my mother just texted me and said hello to the group. So.
Oh my God, I love
There you
her. I love that. Okay, next question. How do you think the new tracks will go?
What tracks?
So maybe like I guess return to
Mexico
Rockingham.
City.
I guess. Oh, Mexico City.
Oh, that's right.
I think Mexico City will be a bore fest like Coda.
I agree.
Probably.
It's a smaller track, even though it's being run on its full course. It's still going to get strung out and be boring like Coda.
Yeah, this
I
car.
hate that's gonna happen.
The reason why this series loved, yes, bring back Gen 4. The reason why this series was so good on stock car, like on road courses, is because you had big, heavy stock cars aren't meant to be on road courses, so they're cooking the brakes, they're cooking the tires. You kind of ruined that now.
Right.
Lime Rock's gonna slap because it's the truck series and
Yes.
they're chaos.
Yes.
In,
Oh, I'm so
you know,
excited.
in a shell, and I can't wait for that.
Rockingham's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
Bowman
and then
Gray
Bowman
is-
Gray too.
I think it's gonna be better than the Coliseum.
I agree.
Like, I don't think it's gonna be a wreck fest. Like, let me rephrase that. Dear LA Coliseum, I love you forever and ever. Amen. I
Beautiful.
think it's going to not be a wreck fest like the Coliseum. If I don't see at least 5 fights in those 2 races, it is not successful, and we need to go back to the Coliseum.
I don't have much hope for Bowman Gray.
I'm
Yeah.
nervous.
I think it'll
But I'm
be.
excited.
It's gonna be great that first year. It's gonna be really cool, and then it's gonna tank and not be great. And people are gonna be like, "Why did we do that?"
All I can say about Bowman Gray is we need to be back at Daytona.
All I can say is rotate that from
Preach.
short track to short track in the east, and run South Boston next year, and then run Hickory, and then run Florence, and then
Yes.
ping that thing around.
Really?
Make it fun.
My whole thing is to
Next
do
question.
that. The short tracks need to make sure that they can, they have the infrastructure
Produce.
for all that. So
Sorry, I just want to note Matthew Hardman's question of was the COT car unfairly judged compared to the next gen? Yes, the COT is a god car, and I will stand by that. But specifically COT with a spoiler. Wing is okay, spoiler's good. Next question.
facts.
I feel like I'm at a debate.
I love this. You go next.
Yeah.
Moving on. From Joseph, what racetrack that no longer exists would you have loved to see in person for a race in its prime?
Nazareth
Ooh, that's a
Speedway.
good question, Joseph.
I was gonna say that one
Nazareth?
too. I was gonna say Nazareth. Yeah.
Nazareth or I know it didn't have the best races. I'll change mine. I think Pikes Peak would have been interesting to see.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
This is a
It used to
hint
get
for something
really hot
future.
and slick out there when
For you Easter egg kids
Yeah.
at home, this is a hint for something future you're going to see on Run and Retro. If I can write the script
Oh.
and be competent as a human. Myrtle Beach. I want to go see Myrtle Beach.
Yes.
Before
yeah.
it was
Yeah.
destroyed, I want to go see Myrtle Beach.
God, I missed
Specifically
that
the year 2000. More on that later.
Oh, stay tuned, folks. Stay
Check
tuned.
out
Myrtle
Beach.
Beach. Or Indianapolis when it was all bricks.
Oh God.
I know that wasn't its
That would be
prime,
wild.
but like
That
I
would-
think that would be fun.
That'd be fun though.
Or Flat Homestead.
Nah.
Ooh.
It was
I have
terrible.
Vietnam
Oh, that is
War
phenomenal.
stories
God
about
awful.
Flat Homestead.
Um.
Next question.
Okay, Drew Craig, should I sign up for Flow or not? So yeah, a big part of this week is the Snowball Derby's happening. Pretty big deal.
Is that on Flow or is it on Racing America? I thought it was on Racing America.
It might be on Racing America.
This goes out to Drew Craig. If you're watching the show, first off, thank you for being a viewer of the show. Number
Still
2,
racing.
it depends. Like Flow Racing, if you're really into short track racing, it's worth it. I would also want to buy it because I'm into minor league hockey and they have a lot of minor league hockey on there. So if you're a minor league hockey guy, you can watch that as well on top of the racing. And it's $150 for everything a year. If you got the extra cash to blow on it, sure. It's a one-time payment every year. It's fine. If you got the money, do it.
Beautiful.
So,
by
thanks
the
for
way,
that.
I want to mention real quick about the Snowball Derby because that is this week. They just had their first practice today. Derek Thorne paced practice.
Ooh.
There are several NASCAR drivers, part-time, full-time, that are in this event. Chandler Smith, Caden Honeycutt, Ty Majeski, Jake Garcia, Sammy Smith, Carson Quaffle, Connor Jones, Dawson Sutton, which he'll be full-time in trucks next year. That's why I'm including him. William Sawalich, Derek Krause, Noah Gregson will all be entered into the Snowball Derby, or they're trying to make the field there.
Grocery list.
Yeah, a huge grocery list. The
Peas
Snowball
and
Derby
carrots.
is
There's a
at 1
lot of
p.m. on
people.
Sunday. And then Saturday is the Snowflake Derby. So make sure to watch that one too, because that was really fun. I'm gonna call it Snowflake
That's a
Derby, why
funny
not?
name.
I love it.
I love it too.
Okay, but it's been around longer than the term snowflake.
Yeah, so,
I want to know that.
It is
Like I have
Uh,
like zero interest in that race, but it just sounds funny with all the goofy names and the stacked roster that's there.
Yes. Final boss. That is
love
also
it.
a good answer. 97 and free 97 Atlanta.
Oh, I like
like
that.
I want oval. I want perfect oval.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, Gateway
What
Dirt
Hom- what
Nationals. That's
Homestead
good.
could be.
That is coming up too.
Yeah.
Gateway Dirt Nationals. We're gonna watch Kenny Wallace dance on a roof of a car again.
Dear God, hell yeah.
Getting messed up on Bud Lights.
Dear
I love
God,
it.
hell yeah, as a sentence. Soldier Field's also a fun one. I like that.
Oh yeah.
Lots of whining after the snow.
Honestly,
Next question.
Last year was crazy.
It was insane.
Have we ever been to Pocono or Kentucky? I'm going to Pocono next year. Best seat. What's the best seat there?
I've never been to Pocono. I have been to Kentucky. Kentucky's dead.
Mm.
R.I.P.
I can
Yeah,
tell you the
RIP.
best seat at Pocono is sit high.
Yes. Yep.
Bring binoculars.
Yeah. Bring binoculars, sit up
sit high.
high. I'm excited. I think I'm gonna go to Pocono next year, so I'm really excited about that. Kentucky
You're
though,
cool.
RIP. I try to be cool.
You're pretty cool. Yeah.
I've never been to
Thanks.
either of them, but yeah, RIP Kentucky. You could be
Yeah.
awesome with this car.
There's so much potential.
You're gonna tear it down.
I was texted 2 more tracks. Obviously, Fontana and Chicagoland.
Oh,
right,
pour one out for the fallen there, homies.
Yeah, pour one out.
Sometimes I think about how David Ruderman won a race at Chicagoland, and that blows my mind.
Alex Bowman won a race at both of those tracks too.
That's fair. And then
Incredible.
Wow. Next question.
Let's get to a question in the chat before we move on to the ones on Twitter.
I like this.
Okay, here we go. If you could build a track from scratch, what would it look like? What elements would you design? Would your design include?
I would build. Oh, this is hard.
See, I would build a road course.
I'm not an engineer. I'm just an idiot.
Mood.
I would build a goofy shaped 1.5 mile.
I have
I
my
like
answer.
that. Oh,
Like a
what is
5-turn oval.
it? A 5-turn.
Like,
Here's the
they're
thing.
like they're distinct. They're goofy.
It's not a road. It's not a racetrack. I would just run the county roads in my home county as like a road race,
Oh, that'd be dope.
like
Yeah.
a rally stage. I would do that.
What if we made a racetrack in the shape of like a star? And it would technically be like a road course. That'd be funny.
That'd be cute.
interesting.
I'm here for it.
I think they tried to do that, and was it the Indian Grand Prix? Or they had some strange design on their road course.
Excuse me.
Yeah, for F1, the Boot International Circuit. Yeah.
The Pent Oval.
My
IDK,
boy
gay.
part of ATYL Media, he can back me up on this.
Kill me with comments.
Proud allies. Love you, Alex.
Love it.
Next question.
Yeah, I'd love to
Sorry.
see it. Okay,
I'm
we're all
sorry.
over the place. Okay, this is what the Q&A does to you. It's fine.
If you could redo.
Yeah, if you could redo any current NASCAR track, which one would it be? And tell me how you do it. I would just totally gut Texas Motor Speedway, make it better. That's it.
Fontana, bring it back, baby.
Okay, that's better.
Phoenix, bring back the original dog leg with the grass.
Give me grass.
Boom.
Yep.
Yes.
Bring that grass back, baby.
Midways.
Next one. Do you think Road America should be back on the schedule? Yes.
Why are we speedrunning?
Yes, but not for Cup.
Yes, it should be. I would vote take Xfinity there and take trucks there and make a suffer with a truck series race for people to remember how much they hate it.
Or
Oh, yeah.
I have an idea for Road America because it's so big. Let's do a combination race.
Oh.
Or we just use the shortcut at turn 4.
Oh God, no.
You just cut through the course on yellows.
It's a giant rectangle. No, we go to one of those already.
And I love you for it. I don't know what that means.
Also, by the way, off topic, but Chase Briscoe is hiring for his or something. FYI.
His something. He's hiring for his something, kids.
We're looking for an new account sales manager. Serious inquiries only. So
Chase, only call me when you have a video guy to hire. Like only call me Chase when you have a video guy. That's all you need. When you need a guy, I'm your guy. You need a hole, we'll dig your hole. Ronaldo incline. Next question.
Favorite sport outside of I love that. Favorite sport outside of NASCAR.
Can I give all of mine?
One.
Give one? Oh, hockey then.
Okay. Adam?
I'll say football, but I've worked in football so long, so I guess it's football.
My second answer would have been baseball or college basketball. College basketball better than the NBA, kids. What about you, Taylor? You don't really talk too much about sports outside of like.
No, I used to play sports in like high school. Like I used to, and then
Wait, what did you play?
I did like tennis. I mean, I'm gonna consider bowling a sport. I got credit for it, so why not?
That counts. That's totally a sport.
I did competitive dance. I did fencing. I loved fencing. That was fun.
How did I not know this about you?
I did soccer, basketball. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, but sport I like to watch. I mean, college football has to be my thing because Ohio State.
I love watching me some college football.
College football.
It's so fun. It's fun.
I think college football is more
NFL.
Yes,
I think college football is more fun than NFL
It
football,
is.
but I think NFL has its own there's so much weight to it and gravity.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Gravity. Okay. What?
Welcome to
Sorry.
karaoke night, ATYL style.
We should do that. I almost debated on having like a movie watch along tonight, and then I
Ooh.
decided not to. So maybe we'll do
That's
that
fair.
next stream as we go into like our Christmas break. So fingers crossed.
Christmas.
What one motorsports track outside of North America you'd love to visit one day? For me,
The Thunderdome in Australia or whatever that they ran the NASCAR race at,
Ooh.
where they drove the wrong way or whatever it was.
could be dope.
Mm,
It's like the
I think I
Goodyear
want to go to
300 or
Spa
whatever.
Francorchamps.
That's fair. Spa would be fun.
Le Mans.
Oh, that's a good answer, actually.
I mean, it feels basic, but like I would love to.
No,
No.
I would love to go to the 24 Hours of Le Mans. That would be sick.
It's like a
That would-
bucket list thing for me.
Maybe
That'd be sick.
Silverstone. Either Spa or Silverstone. I'd like
So
to.
my
Ooh,
friend
yeah.
went to Silverstone. She lived overseas for a few years in England and went, and she said it was a really great experience. So that's one probably that's on the list for me. It's not high on the list, but it's on the list. So
Nothing like hanging out with a bunch of British rednecks. I think that'd be awesome.
yeah, those are my
Yes.
people.
Favorite movie? Oh my god, this is a loaded.
I'm gonna give you
question.
3 because
Someone
there's
else go.
no
Yes.
God.
The Blues Brothers, Everything Everywhere All at Once,
Okay. Okay.
and oh gosh, Toy Story, the first one.
Toy Story?
Yeah,
What?
the first Toy Story.
Okay, I thought you said Tory Story. I'm like,
I
what the hell
heard
is Toy
Story.
Yeah.
No,
And I don't
You
think you're
could.
supposed to say that on the show.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Adam, favorite movie.
We're fired.
Oh God, the too many. I liked Indiana Jones series minus the last
Okay.
two movies they made.
That's a
last
good
two
answer. Minus the last 2, especially.
Yeah, the OG trilogy for Indiana Jones, and then obviously Lord of the Rings, the original trilogy.
We're watching this. I just watched The Hobbit. We're just starting with Lord of the Rings now.
I've
We
never
do this
seen any of the Lord of the Rings.
Oh
What
god,
is
they're so
wrong with
good.
you?
A lot. We've
I'm
established this
excited
many
to have it.
times.
That is like homeschool Bible right there. You have to like. It's part
Honestly,
of
yes.
it.
I was homeschooled.
Yeah.
I was homeschooled.
Oh, Smokey the Bandit is a good movie.
Oh yeah,
That's a
I
good
do
movie.
like Smokey.
My list of movies that I like are like not weird, but yeah. I like Kung Fu Panda. Great movie. Kung Fu Panda 2 is great.
Oh, the original's so good.
It's so good. Monsters Inc. classic. Princess Bride. I also love the Dark Knight
Ooh.
trilogy, Shawshank Redemption.
Ooh, yeah. Have you seen the new Batman movie?
I did, and I hated it. I thought it
I
was
saw that with
pretentious
my
as hell.
ex-girlfriend and hate her, but loved the movie. Someone's gonna
Oh
quote
my
that. It's gonna
God.
connect to haunt me in 5
I will
years.
say favorite TV show right now is Doctor Who. I'm watching Doctor Who finally, and I love it.
I will say I'm also a big Quentin Tarantino fan, so I like his movies too.
Yeah,
Like feet.
that.
There you
Damn.
Next question.
Next question.
Well,
Do
Get me out of here.
Do you have a
Well,
favorite
hold on.
driver?
Do you have
yes, but aren't we barred from saying who our drivers are now? Or can
No,
we say
we can say here's the thing with ATYL Media. We are a media outlet that is by fans for fans, but we're doing it in a way that also involves journalistic roots. So when you get news from us, you can trust us. We're not going to clickbait you. We're not going to give you weird just opinions, and we're not going to do that here. We don't do that.
weird opinion?
We're professionals here. But with that said, we're also fans. So like, yeah, we're gonna tell you maybe some of our bias. We're gonna say this is biased, but here's our stats to back it up. But also with favorite drivers, we all came into the sport one way or another with a driver that we really liked. For me, I mean, I think it's pretty obvious. Ryan Blaney. I have like a lot of Ryan Blaney stuff. I mean, I like Terry Labonte too. Love Terry Labonte.
As you can see from my 24s, I was a Jeff Gordon fan.
Yeah.
Robert Richardson Jr.
Now I'm
Next
currently
question.
a Ryan Blaney fan for NASCAR.
Joseph Snooker. Alex, you're killing me in the chat. I love this.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Do I have a favorite driver? I mean, I say Reddick now because Truex retired.
Rip.
So yeah, I guess my favorite driver is Brad Smith in the Arkham Art series. Next question.
Hell yeah.
We don't know what Corey Day is doing in 2025. At least I don't at the moment.
Probably driving a dirt car somewhere, if I'm honest.
Probably.
Probably.
Next.
We've already answered this
We already
question.
got we
I'm
appreciate
doing
you letting us
fine.
know.
I'm doing
Tanner?
better now.
I don't watch the Gateway Dirt Nationals.
I'm poor and can't afford flow, so no. I'm
Same.
also not a big dirt racing guy. I'm more asphalt late model stuff.
Yeah.
Me and Taylor can share from experience. Going to a local dirt track, that is a
It
hell of an
is
experience.
so fun.
Oh, it's great. It's just
Yeah.
people watching galore.
Oh, I just got a
The
new
racing
camera
was good too.
So,
Hell, we saw
yeah.
Crown Vics going 80 miles an hour.
Adam,
Camera?
next spring we're going back. We have to
Oh
go
my
back.
god, yeah. We need to go back more.
Yes. That's so fun. And then yes, Dunkin' Donuts is great. Better than Starbucks.
It's great because it's more affordable than Starbucks.
That's why it's great.
The card gives
support
me
local coffee shops, support local businesses, kids.
Yes. Okay, my favorite pastime, especially during the off season because I have time, is to go to coffee shops, just explore. I love it. It's my favorite thing to do. That's all the questions.
That card gives me Kawiki vibes.
Oh, let me read through the chat.
It kind of does. Oh yeah, there's still some questions in the chat.
Craig asked this at the beginning of the show, and I wanted to get to it because he asked this or they asked this at the beginning of the show. What are we looking forward to in the 2025 NASCAR season?
I'm looking forward to it being back.
Yeah, that's a mood.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a better
result.
Yeah.
I feel like I was left empty.
Dunkin' Donuts, yes.
I'm looking forward to the Xfinity rookie class is going to be a banger.
Yes.
I watch for the chaos now. That's what I bring, baby.
We're off the rails,
chaos.
folks.
I'm looking forward to the Xfinity rookie class. I think it's going to be really fun
Mm-hmm.
to just watch them duke it out. I'm also looking forward to Lime Rock.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that being on schedule. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that stuff.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to just seeing the young drivers that are trying to make a name for themselves in Xfinity and truck. Like, I'm excited for just like new talent, I guess. Not like new talent in a sense, like we've seen them kind of climb through the ranks, but new talent at this level.
I think that's exciting to see. Like, I feel like we are finally hitting a wave of a new crop of young drivers.
Yes,
and I'm excited to see how this goes.
It's almost like the that NASCAR next class where we had like Larson, everybody.
Yes,
it feels like we're on the cusp of that next generation.
Yeah, we're really there, which means we're getting old, guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah. But yeah, I'm also looking forward to selfishly like ATYL Media. Like I'm excited for our 2025 season. Like I'm stoked. Which by the way, like I said, we'll have announcements to make at the start of 2025, but I believe next week we have a major announcement of somebody joining our team that you all know and is probably a childhood voice for you for
it's Toby Christie plot twist.
Toby Christie with plot
we
twist.
We signed Toby.
Which, by the way, we need to say this. Congrats to Toby and his wife Krista, and their family on the birth of their son Arlo.
Welcome
That's
to
so
Earth,
exciting.
Arlo.
Welcome to Earth. So
Good
we're
kid.
so excited for them. They're such a lovely family, and I'm so excited and happy for them.
Yeah.
By the way. So
congrats,
we have to say
Toby.
that. Congrats. But yes, we on ATYL Media we will have an announcement about a major figure in the sport joining our outlet. I'm very excited about this. So fingers crossed.
Y'all gotta definitely tune in. It's gonna be it's gonna blow your mind.
I know what we're talking about.
You don't know what we're talking about?
Being facetious, I know totally what we're talking about.
Oh, okay. Because I
know what we're talking about. Yeah, it's gonna blow everybody's mind.
Yeah, I got a DM from this individual and I was like, oh my God. And then we got on the phone and I'm like, okay, cool. So yeah, you guys, I'm excited for you all to hear what we have cooking. But yeah, this has been a really fun live stream. We have reached the hour mark of the show, which means we're gonna shut things down for the evening. But thank you all so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. The next time we see you on the live stream will be our holiday stream. It will be on the 19th. So make sure to mark your calendars. It'll be our last stream of this year, which is crazy.
What?
So get ready for the holiday extravaganza stream. But we appreciate you all for tuning in. Of course, make sure to follow us on all of our social media platforms. Go to aboveyellowline.com. We just updated the website with all of our content creators that are part of ATYL Media. You can learn more about them, their shows. Also get your merchandise on aboveyellowline.com as well. And of course, thank you to our partners on brand. You guys know Rob Branding, incredible design. That's his company on brand. The Right Mentality. It is it's a company that really focuses on mental health and well-being. And I have one of their notebooks that I've been writing it every night. That's really helped me focus on my mental health and well-being. So give them a follow, support them. Happy Hour Racing, as always, great racing merchandise, officially licensed. They support us every single month and every single day, but give you all things for giveaways, which is awesome. And then, of course, Goat Locker Racing, 501c3 nonprofit for veterans that are helping these veterans and first responders find community through iRacing. If you want to get involved, go to goatlockerracing.org. our great partners. I'm excited to announce all of our partner lineup for 2025 in January. But yeah, this has been awesome. So thank you all so much for tuning in. Make sure to go to abovetheline.com and follow us on social media. Link in the description to everyone's socials, our team, etc. But be on the lookout for more content. Make sure to support the content of our new creators on the show too. They're doing incredible work, and I'm excited to see what all they produce. And then we'll have a video for Run and Retro coming out very soon.
Oh yeah,
so
I got a video
tuned.
coming next Friday. Please watch it and tell me that I'm pretty.
Do it. Please do.
Please. I need the
needs the-
validation.
The
Needs the
prettier, the
validation.
better.
Yes. So next week, everyone wear your ugly Christmas sweaters. Join the festivities
Next
with us.
week?
Not next week. Sorry. The 19th.
Oh.
On the 19th. Wear your ugly Christmas sweaters. Join us with the holiday festivities. But in the meantime, check us out on social media, ATYL Media on all major platforms. But we'll see you live on the 19th for our holiday stream. Thank you all so much again for your support. I am such a pro at the Midwestern goodbyes, but I'm actually going to end it now. Thank
Happy
you all so
holidays
much.
for those that don't celebrate Christmas and other holidays
Yes.
too. So,
Happy holidays all around. We will
don't
see
see
you on the
before then.
19th, and we'll see you also just on our YouTube channel with more content every single day.